race car. Welcome to Cars and Guitars, because if you're going to have an expensive hobby, you may as well have two. This car's rough. There's not a straight panel on it, and it wouldn't be worth spending 20 grand on it, getting it straightened back out, putting a nice coat of paint on it. So what do you do to get it back on the road and have fun with it? You do a Bathurst tribute. We're not trying to reproduce a specific car here, just have a little fun and do something a bit different. Quick once over here, we've got the Chrysler Star, because for some reason all the Chryslers had these here when they were in them at Bathurst. We've got 68, because it's a 68, and an E for VE. They did actually run these at Bathurst in 68, but they were in D class. We've got Ride the Lightning metal fabrication. I'm going to do the majority of this by hand, and it'll be a pain in the ass, but that's okay. Castrol for fuel, BF Goodrich. Not actually a Bathurst sponsor, but we're running BFGs, so that goes on there. 68, first year of the Hardy Ferodo 500, the race that became the Bathurst 1000, and the first year they allowed advertising on cars, unless you were a Hillman Arrow. And we're going to run Champion spark plugs as well. There's one more little logo I'm going to put in here, but we'll save that for the end. This isn't meant to be a clone, like I said, or a like-for-like replica. Call it a dirt track car if you want. It's just meant to be something fun. May as well start at the front and work my way back. I'm going to use a few different techniques to paint all these logos, some stenciling, some freehand line work, and a fair bit of airbrushing. So, let's go. I'm going to let that dry, come in, give it a sand, bit of an airbrush. Perfect. This came up pretty good. I'm going to come back later and put this pinstriping in here and a couple of shadow lines around the E. Then we'll give it a bit of a sand back and start airbrushing. This is going to be fun. This is my mate who done all the metal work. He's an absolutely awesome welder, and the owner of the car wanted to put his logo on it. So what I'm going to do is airbrush all this black and blue, and then I'm going to come in and freehand everything that's white. I just made a big mistake and I'm about to notice. That was a pretty solid day. I've still got to do all the pinstriping and detail work, but the bulk of these are done. I might even get a start on them tonight while I'm on a roll. I'm using paint pens for this. These ones have a tip that looks and behaves like a paintbrush, which is pretty cool. Yes, it's a bit backwards, but I'm going to sand some of this paint back off to start blending it in. After this, I can come in with the airbrush and start building up all the layers and adding detail. Day 2, let's go. Same thing on the other side, I guess. And just like that, we're done. So thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for plenty more.